From the field, to the studio, to your eyes and ears. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. The 816 Hours here. We don't leave. We're back. Me and Bryson. How are you doing, sir? How's everybody doing at home? How are you doing, sir?
A little bit concerned for you, sir. No, I'm just playing. I'm good. Excited to sit down. World Baseball Classic. I mean, shoot, the Royals. Vinny Pasquantino just hit a home run first at bat of spring training. Spring training's here, so I know you're absolutely geeked for that. But baseball's back. It's an exciting time. Excited. Get to sit down, talk some more World Baseball Classic. How are you doing, sir?
I'm good. It's nice outside. Weather's nice. Sun's out. Starting to get warmer outside.
It's like 30 degrees outside right now.
It just depends on when you watch this. When you're listening to this, whether it's either really good right now or really bad. It just depends on when you're watching this.
I respect. Yeah, I guess it makes sense.
I don't know. But I'm good. Get to talk baseball. It's been a while since we've talked baseball. Consecutive episodes in a row.
True. Very true.
And I'm pumped about it. I love it. I forgot how much I loved baseball.
Waiting all football season for these moments. Carter is back in his element, folks.
Oh, yes. But today we have World Baseball Classic, and we are picking the 8 teams that'll move on from the first round.
It's exciting. Oof. 4 pools, a lot of baseball talent, a lot of good
20 teams. Gonna get knocked down to 8.
Sir.
Let's hop right into it. Pool A. Do you want to go first?
How do you want to do this? You just want to go like back and so I'll say my winner, then you can say yours, when we can talk about it.
Yeah, let's do that.
Gotcha. So personally, I have Netherlands moving on in Pool A.
Ooh, okay. This was interesting. Pool A was I got to looking at the rosters. I think Taiwan or China, whichever one you want to call it, I think they take that number 1 seed out of Pool A.
Wow. Okay.
Yeah, I got to looking, and all their guys played in the professional Chinese league or the professional Japanese league. So that was impressive to me. I feel like they have a well-rounded team. So.
No, I agree most definitely. Looking at that team, like you said, looking at the roster, it's definitely hard from like an American perspective or like a casual baseball fan when you see a lot of these names that are playing across the sea, playing in the Korean professional baseball league, Japanese, Chinese, whatever the professional league is, but still great ball players. But for Netherlands, the pitching rotation, it definitely scares me. I didn't really recognize a single starter name, but Pedro Strop and Kenley Jansen in that bullpen, I like that. Xander, Didi Gregorius, Andrelton Simmons in the infield. Big Xander Bogaerts guy. I think this team is the best out of this pool, but I think this pool is kind of the more pedestrian pool out of the 4. Outside of, like you said, Taiwan and Netherlands, it's a big drop off after these two. But
my second team making out of Pool A was the Netherlands. Like you said, I think they have a really good team. I think they probably have one of the better. In this pool, they have the best defensive team in this pool. With Xander Bogaerts and Didi Gregorius. I love that team. Andrelton Simmons. I was
going to say, how are you going to not name the best shortstop
guy
out of those 3? No, I agree. Personally, I have Italy moving on. The decision was tough between them and Taiwan to who made it out. But how are you not rooting for a team coached by Mike Piazza? Like, you just...
Oh, I want them to go to the championship so bad.
So bad just because of Mike. But Vinny Pasquantino's on the team, David Fletcher, Nicky Lopez, one of the best hitting prospects in the Brewers organization, Sal Frelick's on the team, and Carter, your favorite pitcher of all time, Matt Harvey, is about to be on that bullpen. So
the Dark Knight.
Every batter in Pool A might as well just keep the bats at home because Matt Harvey's coming to strike all of you out.
The Dark Knight returns on a world level.
Would have never guessed we
that's-
were going to see
they
Matt
are
Harvey pitch in this
the
World Baseball
dark
Classic.
horse team. Oh, I didn't think I was going to see him pitch again. But
100%. 100%.
Pool B. Ooh, I'll go first. I had my first team making out of Pool B was Team Japan. So I really like that team. I think it's a good team. I think they got good guys on that team.
100%.
Yes, yeah. It just most of the Japanese players that play in the U.S. that play in the major leagues, that they're the best at their position. So I think they got a solid team out there.
Yeah, I agree. I got Japan moving on as well. It's really hard to not root for this team with Shohei Ohtani on it. Mutakara Murakami, I'm excited to see him step up in the plate. Newly signed Red Sox outfielder Masataka Yoshida. He is going to be playing in this tournament, so Red Sox fans are going to be able to see him early. He drew 80 walks in 119 games in the Japan Professional League last year. I think that is absolutely insane. So I think Japan, from top to bottom, arguably, I'd say they have a top 3 roster in this whole tournament. So for this pool, I definitely think they move on.
My second team out of Pool B, I had Team South Korea. Sorry, like I said, I mean, the majority guys on this roster played for the top Korean baseball organization. They had Tommy Edman playing, Ha-seum Kim playing of the Padres, Byung-ho Park, if you remember him, he's playing. Couple major league guys on this team that are familiar names to me at least, but I like this team.
100%. This was a team that I think in just about any other pool, they would fight right there with that number one. And I really think they could give Japan a run for their money of that number one spot in Pool B. But like you said, this team is flooded with talent from the KBO League. Former Cardinals pitcher Kwang Hung Kim, he is coming to pitch for this team, going to be their starter. Pitched very well for the Cardinals when we saw him in the major leagues. 23-year-old KBO MVP Jung Ho Lee will be participating, patrolling center field. It's just going to be a really fun team to watch. A team that I'm probably most excited to see because of the amount of players and the amount of talent that they're going to have on this team that I've never seen before. You know, going to be intriguing for sure. Excuse me.
On to Pool C.
Where Carter has the United States as a first-round exit, folks. Don't listen to it.
Yep.
Right?
It was a hard decision, but I've got Team Colombia. No. Team USA is the first team, the number one team in Pool C by far. I don't think it's a competition for the number one. For number two, definitely I can see competition. But number one, Team USA has that lockdown, in my opinion. Pete Alonso, Mike Trout, like the best guys in the major leagues are playing for Team USA. And I think their only downfall is a couple of their pitchers have dropped out as of late. Clayton Kershaw, he said he's not throwing. Nick Pavetta's not throwing. A couple other guys, but they got a lot of bright spots. So, Team USA. That's my fan favorite to win it all.
That was the name I couldn't think of today whenever we were talking. But Lance Lynn, he's going to be the ace for this squad. I definitely agree the United States is kind of the team to beat in Pool C from top to bottom. It's an all-star team. I mean, you look at this lineup, and you could argue that this might be one of the greatest lineups ever assembled in all of baseball history. If this team doesn't advance in this pool, I really don't know what's going to happen. Just MLB is just going to close down. They're just not going to play the season. No, completely joking. But Brady Singer, Lance Lynn, I think
Close
those
the
two
borders.
are the real...
Never.
Never to play baseball again. They're just like, you know what? We're done. But yeah, the rotation, it definitely scares me. Like you mentioned, with all the arms opting out, Brady Singer, Lance Lynn, two of the top options for this team. But then when you jump into the bullpen, you got Devin Williams, David Bindar. So I think if they can get their team to the back half of the 9th eighth, ninth inning, back half of the game that they're going to be able to lock down some longer games come the back half of this tournament. You know what I'm saying?
My second team making it out is Team Mexico. I think this pitching staff is got to be one of the best ones in this entire tournament, in my opinion, with Taijuan Walker, Julio Urias, Jose Urquidy. They got Giovanni Gallegos coming out of the pen. I just like this team. This team looks fun with Alejandro Kirk, Rowdy Tellez, Randy Arozarena. It's just fun. It looks like a young, fun team. But Team Mexico is my second team making out of Pool C.
I got them as my runner-up as well, and I like how you mentioned that they're a young, fun team. And you didn't mention Alec Thomas nor Johan Duran, two of the top prospects playing in this team. So there's just talent all over the place. Like you said, this rotation, these arms, one of the best in the whole tournament. I really think Mexico, if the United States, if their arms kind of slip a bit, I think Mexico could truly give them a run for their money in this pool. I play upset a bit, you know?
Ooh.
I'd hate to see it. I'd hate to see it.
I would cry.
Going for the U.S. Yeah, obviously, like, we're going to be upset, but they could. I mean, this Mexico team's solid for sure.
Pool D.
I'm sorry.
This is the toughest pool. Toughest division I think I've ever seen in any sport.
This is what they thought
I have the number one team
West was
coming out of.
Be.
Yes. But my number one team coming out of Pool D is the Dominican Republic. This team is just stacked up and down. Eloy Jimenez, Teoscar Hernandez, Vladdy Jr., Wander Franco, the reigning NL Cy Young champ, Sandy Alcantara. I really like this team. This team speaks to me.
Is it, you know why it speaks to you, Carter?
No.
This is the team where you're late, midnight, 1 o'clock in the morning, you're getting on MLB The Show, and you're like, what can I do? Let me turn off the budget, force trades on, and I'm just going to create a super team. Yes. And that's exactly what the Dominican Republic did. I agree. They're my team coming out of this pool. Vladdy, Manny, Rafi Devers, Juan Soto. I mean, the fact that Jose Ramirez was supposed to be playing for this team, and Wander Franco was his replacement. I think that's absolutely nuts. Jeremy Pena, he could be batting dead last for this team if he even starts. The rotation, Sandy Alcantara, Christian Javier. This team is too good not to move on. I will say that 100%.
But my second and last team to make it out of the first round is Team Venezuela.
Wow, okay.
It's close. It's close. The top three teams in this division, it's close. But Team Venezuela, Jose Altuve, the reigning AL batting champ, Luis Arias, Eugenio Suarez, Miguel Cabrera is on this team, Gleyber Torres, Ronald Acuna Jr., and this pitching staff is just as stacked. But I think the only thing... I'll let you pick. Who is your second team?
No, I was here for that. I was 100% letting you swing the sword for Venezuela because I took Puerto Rico, and I truly think that seeing who's going to be that last team, like you said, is so close. It is so close. But Puerto Rico, this team just screams power, huge power guy. Frankie Lindor and Javi Baez up the middle, MJ Melendez behind the dish. You got United States, Carter, big fan, and I know it's going to hurt to see Marcus Stroman pitching for Team Puerto Rico. Jose Barrios as well in that rotation. We've seen Stroh step up in World Baseball Classics before, so I think we might see it again.
I just feel like Team Venezuela has a better offense, overall better offense. Puerto Rico, though, that pitching staff is one of the best. One of the best. It's top 3, top 2 rotations, pitching staffs as a whole. But
Well,
This is fun. I think they should do World
Venezuela-
Baseball Classic every year.
Yeah,
Sorry, what were you saying?
could you imagine? I was going to say, I think Venezuela, led by Ronald Acuna, with how much, like, I know he's putting into this because how, like, excited he was and how much, like, excitement he expressed about being cleared to play in this. I think that it could truly, I know this is just playing devil's advocate, but I think this team could truly, they could challenge the Dominican Republic. I don't think they will, nor do I think they're going to beat them, but if Ronald Acuna Jr. got me ready to run through a brick wall for this man, they could catch fire, and you never know. I want to bring up real quick Luis Arias and Pablo Lopez on the same team, just months after being swapped for each other.
I wonder.
I think that's weird. Did you
wonder how that
notice
dynamic
that?
is in that clubhouse.
Like, do you think they have any weird feelings towards each other, or like is what it is?
I don't know. I think it's got to be. It is what it is, maybe. But I don't really know. That's kind of weird.
Yeah,
It's not
I
like
saw that.
it
I was
was
like,
straight
wait.
up. It's not like one team was getting multiple people for one person or something. Like getting like a
Yeah,
bucket of baseballs for a guy or something. But
two top guys at their
Yeah.
respected positions, just straight swapping. So I love the trade, and I think it's going to be exciting to see them on the same diamond.
But I'm so pumped. World Baseball Classic starts March 8th with Pool A. Cuba and the Netherlands are the first matchup. Actually, March 7th is what I see. March 7th is actually the first game.
11 o'clock or something. It's super late, isn't it?
Yeah, 11 p.m. Eastern time.
Ugh. Oh, that's disgusting. R.I.P. my
Yeah,
sleep
it is.
schedule.
It's probably midday wherever they're playing in Taiwan where they're playing, but
Of course, and
but I'm so pumped. For it starts
I love it.
in a couple weeks. I'm pumped.
2 weeks away.
A lot more World Baseball Classic content coming your way. But hit us up on the YouTube, the Instagram, Facebook, YouTube. I said YouTube twice, but check us out twice.
Twice.
TikTok, leave a like, comment, leave a heart. Let us know what you guys want to see on our social medias, on our podcast at Spotify, Amazon, and Apple Music. Let us know what you want to hear, what you want to see. And the 816 Hour at Teespring has some awesome, totally radical merch on there. I don't know. Awesome sweatshirts,
Hey,
awesome
I was here for
hoodies,
it.
some t-shirts. Give that a look. Support your favorite local sports podcast. But Bryson, I think we are out, sir.
Yeah.
We're out. Peace.